we are getting ready for testing. So I have to test this real estate system out. So I'm actually in the middle of building the market right now. So franchises gotta pass, and that did pass the test with flying colors because we had people purchase those things. Now we have a system with real estate, and I'll explain in this video the difference between land and real estate. But I want to show you how big these damn maps are. I'm only working on 2 right now. There will be 4. I only have 2 right now that I'm working on, and I'm actually going to show you how big they are. 2 of them I had to take 2 different screenshots of it, and then the other one I had to take one in the middle of it, and I couldn't get the rest of it because it's just too big. So with further ado, let's play the video.
Man down, now it's time for the angel of death, make a cloud like rainfall. Your end, make it slow, make it painful. One ring on the back, but it's wrinkle.
Okay, so what you're looking at is a top-down view of one of the sides of slums. Okay, so right now you will see on the side of the screen just a little graph just showing you what is what. So you have neighborhoods, franchises, land, rich ages, space station, ag buildings, condos, apartments, and mech V zones. Okay, so I'll explain some of these things that you will see here as well. Okay, so this big giant red transparent circle right here is just showing you the danger zone. So these places right here is where you will get into PvP, you'll fight monsters, you'll see scums, all types of stuff like that. So all this area right here is just danger. So this is where, so it's always gonna be something to do. So once you leave these places right here, come from out of this place, you'll be in the danger zone. This right here. So this, as you can see, this is neighborhood. So the neighborhood right here, it's a neighborhood in here, some franchises is in here, and I'm gonna explain later on how important this right here, this view is in a second. So this is the train station and this is the airport. I'll explain those in another video. But right now, this is a condo, this is the apartment, this is the mech V zones right here, as you can see. Okay, so right here you see is franchises in the city, the center city area. So in the center city area, there's franchises. You got the hidden drips, you got the hidden arms, you have the space bars, you got the restaurants, you got the high rises such as the restaurant in the sky. We didn't name that one yet, we're still building that. You got this is where the Rich Ages building is at. This is also how you get into the space station. It's in this area. So everything is basically inside of the center city zone. So you have apartment buildings as well. So it's 2 of them here, which again, when you actually see the market website, you will see basically everything from like the inventory, and you'll see how the system works and stuff like that, and what I was done with the testing of the franchises, and you'll see what I'm doing with the tests of the real estate, and you actually get to see it's almost like Zillow a little bit. So we have a special going on for people that want to take basically help me test this out, and you guys would be the first people to actually get like the prime real estate. We give you the prime real estate. You guys will be able to pick here. So to give you an idea of how the maps will look on the market, it'll pull up a view of this. The red circles won't be there, none of that, like this won't be here. It'll look much prettier and stuff like that, and it'll have the dots exactly like how Zillow have, and you get to click it or type in what you're specifically looking for. You get to click the little dots, and then it will take you to what that is. If you just click in the dots, it'll tell you the price of it, who owns it, their wallet, how to contact that person. You can contact them in game, Discord, Telegram. They give you those type of things there. You will actually wait until you see the land videos. The land videos gonna blow your mind, and you'll be able to click and see the type of land, type of businesses on that land, and you basically get them just make an offer to rent and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things that I'm trying to put into this real estate system when it comes to testing this right now, and this is why I need you guys to help me out with this. So right now we have property that we'll be selling, and then we have condos and apartments that we'll be selling. Some of you guys already have land deeds, some of you guys already have property that came with your keys and stuff like that, so that don't count for the things right there. Those will be randomly procedurally generated for you guys, so you guys will get a loot box and tell you where in the area and what server those properties that you already have. But to get the prime real estate, the first dips onto this area right here, and just in these prime real estate areas, you guys, I would like for you guys to help me with this, and also so I can just put it into the system, and then when we test it out, I can show you. So when we test this website out as well, I can show you guys this is how it's going to be. This is my next project. I'm not going to be doing too much development into the game. I'm going to be working on this part. This is one of the biggest financial parts of the game for gamers. So this is very important. You will be able to pull this up inside of your phone, inside of the game. You'll be able to pull it up on the laptop inside of the game. You also be able to pull the laptop and phone inside of the real world. This is, like, again, I want to stress this is one of the most important parts of the game, because you guys won't have just to post your stuff up on open seas and hope someone pay for it or whatever the case may be. Again, I personally believe, because the system that we have is basically just how the real estate system in the real world, I believe personally that eventually real estate in this game would end up like real estate in real life. People would be buying and flipping houses, whatever the case may be. So this part is very, very important when it comes to the financial side for you guys to make financial gains, because people will be on the website damn near all day looking for deals and stuff like that on here, just like they do in real world. So this is one side of the slum area 2. I will get into the second side right here. So this is the second side. As you can see, it's a little bigger than this too. But this is the second side. You can see, again, big red areas. In this area, you just get a few houses and a couple of apartments. You get some land here. All this stuff is gonna get torn down, so I'm knocking all this down. So you get some land right here. You get a couple more houses, and you get some land all over here. But the rest of it is just danger zones. So up here as well, it's gonna be danger zones too. Pretty just like mountains and stuff like that. But you can climb them and then be in danger. But yeah, so again, you'll be able to go here and see red dots, and then you'll be able to click those dots, and you'll be able to see again who owns what, who rent, all this stuff like that. You guys will be able to log in and actually put it in yourself. When you guys own the property, you'll be able to control that inside of the portal and stuff like that. We can't use map box like those other land, not those other, but those land, because we don't sell land like that. I'll get into the land system in a second. But those companies, the projects that sell land tiles, they sell tiles, land tiles, and they just basically use Google Maps. This is actually a map of one of our maps in the game. So this is actual game. This ain't a place on Earth. This is a map in the game. So we can't use map box. We can't give you grids of tiles and stuff like that. So even when it comes to the land, let's get into the land. You actually get a big ass plot of land. So, and you can do what you want with the land. Not exactly what you want. Okay, so let me rephrase that. You can't do what you want with the land, but there's going to be a certain types of businesses that you can place on top of the land. Here's the businesses that we're working on right now currently. A lumber business. You can put a lumber business on there. You can put a farm on the land. You can put a mining company on the land, and you can put a cannabis company on the land. So right now, as of right now, and a breeding station and a breeding farm on the land. You can do that. So all these businesses will actually help the other franchises and the players inside of the game, and help each other as well. So everything is literally tied in. So I'm talking about like everything is tied in with each other. The whole economy works with each other. The businesses that I named, which is the lumber, the mining, the farm, the cannabis, and the breeding station, all these type of things work with each other. For example, the breeding station, those will breed, I changed it from what it was from the card game. The breeding station now is those guys will breed animals, for example, chickens, horses, cows, those type of things like that. You actually have to take care of them and stuff like that. So I will get into the opportunities that this game can provide as well. Again, this is why it's so important, and this is why I need you guys' help. And I'm just doing the most bananas deal, the most bananas deal for you guys to actually take place, and that's make it affordable for every single person. Okay, so but getting back into it, so the breeding station, those guys will get animals, had to take care of them, and then the actual animals can get sick, and the person that comes and buy the animals, which is the farm, those people will be able to see what is sick and stuff like that. And you guys will have to take care of them. So this will come with a job opportunity again. I'll get into that in a second. And then those people that owns farms, they had to slaughter the cows and stuff like that to actually create meat. And this meat can be sold to the market, which is us, the company. We buy the meat, put the meat in, and then we start minting food for the grocery stores that's inside of the game. Also, for food that's inside of the quick spot, food that's inside of the space bar. As you can see, it all starts from the breeding station. Breeding station makes animals. Animals get purchased from the farm. The farm then turn those animals into food, and the food gets sold to us, and then we make the food and make it and put it into the game. So that's how the system works on that one. But then you have the cannabis. The cannabis gets grown, and then the cannabis can get sold to the players, or the medical centers, or the emergency centers. So that's how those two work. As you see, that's tied together. You have the farms with the sheeps and everything like that, which gets sold from the breeding station, and then the sheep can make cotton, which make cloth, and then the cloth can be sold to us again, and then we can sell furniture to the indoors. And then it just continue the mining, which helps create weapons, and then the lumber, which help create furniture, and then this is how it works, where the game just continuously all around, everyone's doing their part and everyone's helping with the community and making money. So this is where the help comes into play. So I want to show you just the Cyberzonia. I think I don't know how to pronounce his damn name, but we're gonna figure it out because we're still naming it. But here's a little piece of that map. Okay, so here's the map. This right here is huge, and this is like, I think like 2 to 3 times bigger than the slums. This is huge. Like, I'm talking about this right here, probably like this part right here alone is probably like the size of slums right here. Like, I'm actually going to show you gameplay inside of it soon. Still building in it. But you know, just spreading the world out, putting the water here and all that stuff like that. So me building it right now, this map is massive as hell. This one is huge. Don't let this picture fool you. This is from the top. This map is huge. I actually think this section right here is literally like the size of slums right here. Just this section alone is the size of one of the maps. Yeah, I think this section right here is the size of one of the maps. Right here. Yeah, I think so. So if not that, then it's probably like right here. No exaggeration. This map, I'm talking, when you actually see inside of the game how big this map is, you're like, sheesh. Then this is a part of the world, and like, you guys are gonna have things to do, and a lot of this is gonna be a lot of the play, and this is actually gonna be a part of the testing as well. You guys will be able to come in here and see it. It won't be too much to do in here, because there's not too much to do, because still, and it's gonna just be big as hell, a big ass thing. You won't run into too many of anything. The land here, again, you have land, same type of businesses here. The houses will be a little different here, because this area is like a rainforest, and the people that you'll meet inside of this world and on the side of this map right here are a little different. So they're not like city people. These guys are like Amazons and stuff like that. That's why they call it Cyberzons here, cybernetic Amazons. So the houses here are a little different. So the neighborhoods would be a little different. That just gives the players the chance to own different types of property and stuff like that. The buildings are still the same, stuff like that. The franchises is still the same. There won't be too many of those in here though. And then the next map that I'm working on, which is Butown, that's the city. So that's going to be a lot of franchises. There'll be condos and apartments there. It won't be too many houses and like and stuff there. It won't be land. It will be some land there, but it won't be too much land. So that is, each map has what it has the most of. So this one has a lot of land places. Like the land here is huge. And then you have the slums, which is like basically has everything, but it's not that much of like, it's not like big land there. And then you have Butown, which you can own a lot of property there. That's like real estate heaven there. So that one is just, it's going to be crowded with real estate franchises, and that's going to be like where the money is at. So that's why it's called Butown, and that's like the I guess like the New York of everything. So like Town Square is gonna be like that. So it's gonna be beautiful, and then you'll see how much real estate is in the area. So that's one that's gonna be big. But yeah, so getting into the employment thing. So like I talked about the land is where the employment comes. So a lot of people that owns the land probably, or like I have some people that own land that won't play the game. So what these people can do is just hire people that will play the game. They can pay them inside the end game money. You know, whatever they get end game money, they could just give them inside of the game, and then that person can exchange it for you know, the token. So again, you don't have to actually pay them out your pocket. So that's pretty cool. It just gives a lot of opportunity here because people have to take care of the cows and stuff like that. So a lot of people playing the game, they can go back and take care of the cows. I mean, not just the cows, but the animals. So this gives people opportunities to actually have jobs. So people who are looking for jobs in the world, they can just play myths and actually work for someone inside of the game. Keeping track of the stock, the inventory inside of the franchises, keeping track of that type of stuff like that. So those people won't even have to play the game. They just have to just basically go into their back office and just see, just keeping track of everything, like each cell, which you'll be going all day. So they had to then either tell you or had to, however y'all figure that out. They can purchase the stuff for you if you trust them that much. But however you figure it out with that part, you can do bounties. We'll tell people I need this type of monster, animal, whatever the case may be, killed. Go kill that monster, or whatever the case may be, bring me back a certain type of item, or whatever the case may be. You hire people to come give you items and stuff. So it's a lot of different opportunities here. Where the massive job opportunity will be placed at is the land, because of how important land owners will be to the economy. So I wanted to make this system this way because it makes sense. Because just trying to do it where make it where it's like the person gets passive income due to people hunting on their stuff. It was difficult, and I don't actually know how these. And I've been talking to other developers and see if they can do it for me. For like some of these systems, I'm actually hiring developers of just like website developers and stuff like that for some of these features. And I was just trying to figure out like how are these people going to actually implement these things inside of the game. And I've been talking to a lot of other developers that's more experienced, been doing this a little longer than me, and none of them like, I don't understand how this going to happen. And I was like, well, I can't do that because I can't. There's no way. I'm trying to find a way how to do it, and it's like I don't think it's possible to do it accurately. Accurately where through blockchain. I know that Atropia Universe has something like that, but through like blockchain, I don't think blockchain is developed enough to do that. So I chose this route where it's actually more lucrative. This is actually way more lucrative than having someone come on your land and waiting for them to pick resources and monsters. And well, if no monsters on your land and stuff, then you just have a trash ass land. So again, having someone play the game and actually build what type of land you get to choose, again, that's going to be on the market. You get to see what type of businesses and how lucrative they are. You get to see inside of the reveals and stuff like that. So these things are actually going to be really important. This game, it's going to be playing, for the players and the gamers, it's going to be playing like an actual every other game. So if you play Escape from Tarkov, if you play Grand Theft Auto, if you play Elder Ring and these type of things, Elder Scrolls, you will feel right at home with that. But on the outside, For the gamers that play World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14, you guys understand the Grand Theft Auto as well. You guys understand the business part. You guys understand that part. But now we're just taking that business aspect to the next level, where it's like, okay, this is actually something I actually own. This is actually an asset that I own. It may be digital for you gamers, but like, it's digital though. But it's actually an asset. We have created assets. These are actual assets. Something that will create value in the long run, as the property, as real estate, all the real estate get purchased up, because once all the property gets purchased up inside of the servers, then there won't be no more real estate until we open up a new map or a new server, which will increase the prices of all the property inside of the game. So that would be considered interest and appreciation and stuff like that. So these type of things that we have placed inside of our world this is assets. And going back to my point, this is legitimate and actual businesses that you guys will actually have to run. So you guys will actually be learning real business inside of this game. You know, you learn supply and demand, inventory, placement, inventory, handling how to handle your inventory, logistics, just, you know, real estate, just more and more when it comes to business. You learn more and more about it. You'll learn more and more. This video is a little too long. Now let's get into the massive sale that I'm doing. This is for everyone to get in, so everyone can afford this thing. Due to how much real estate and land will make the people inside of the game, and also the fact that we actually had to database this stuff, this actually will be work that, you know, I actually we'll hire a team for this. On the economic side, due to how much this will make and how much work this will be put on us, we would have to actually charge, like, these NFTs would be actually worth the prices that we actually, you know, about to charge right here. So for the special, this is how much I'm charging for right now. Apartment buildings are going for $250. Now, I'm telling you, this is a steal, because when I tell you how much it's going to go up to, you're going to see. Apartment buildings is $250. Condos is $500 right now. Now, again, when I tell you how much these prices are going to go to after this deal ends on Saturday. These prices are what those other companies, projects are charging for their NFTs, and they don't have anything to offer. Houses is going for $125 a piece. Okay, well, depending. So $125 for just the rancher and the apartment. $175. I forgot the prices. $175 for the 2-floor houses. And then there's actually big 2-floor houses too. So, but any 2-floor house. So $125 for the ranch, $175 for the 2-floor house, $250 for the apartment, and $500 for the condos. Now, let me tell you about the condos. The condos come with 20 floors. All floors that can be access. You can walk on, you can walk up or get an elevator if you have access to every floor of the condos. Each apartment has, you can walk in if you have access to any of the apartments. But the condo is a little different. The condos are NFT inside of NFTs. Well, NFTs are inside the NFT. That makes sense. The condo, you can actually rent the floors. So if you stay on the 20th floor, you can rent 19 of them. Or you can sell 19 of them. Or you can rent and sell the floors. This is where the financing video comes into play, because these things right here are very important. You want to own as many as possible. But let's get into the price of what these things are going to. So from $125, $175, $250, $500, houses alone, ranchers will go up to $500. The 2 floors will go to $1,000. The apartment buildings, those are going for $2,500, and the condos are going for $7,500. due to how much work we got to put in, due to how much money these things will make you guys in the long run. And then, you know, you can just flip them, whatever the case may be. But these things will make you money because these are also one of the most important pieces of the game, because you need a hideout. Because the whole point is to go out there, loot, and bring it back somewhere. Banks will be expensive because you will just have to keep buying space inside of a bank. But if you have a hideout or home, you'd be able to take that stuff and put it inside of your home, your hideout. Like in the real world, right? If I had to keep buying things outside, and I had to go out there and find things or whatever the case may be, and then I come and I had nowhere to put it, so I had to keep buying storage space. It will cost more than me renting a home, buying a home. So these things are very important. You want to take advantage of that. It's only going to Saturday. All right. Hopefully you guys that haven't jumped on yet, and maybe it's due to money, whatever the case may be, contact me. Let me know what's going on. You know, I'm one of the, if not the coolest dev out here. Contact me, let me know what's going on, and we can set something up. We'll figure it out. But if you guys, I'm telling you right now, because we're going to testing, this is why I'm releasing so much stuff right now. Because we're going to testing, and once we get to pre-alpha, you guys who missed out on the opportunity will be super emotional. This is not FOMO here. I'm letting you know what's happening. If you know me, you know I'm always right. I'm letting you know what's going to happen. All right, take advantage of the opportunity, because 500, 1,000, 2,500, 5,000, and 7,000, 7,500, pardon me, 7,500 is going to be these prices. Think about it. I mean, those condos, you can sell them for whatever price you want. You can rent the stuff, any of the houses, or whatever the case may be, for whatever you want. So you can get the condo right now for $500 and sell the condos, the floors, for $1,000, $2,000 a piece. So just think about it. Just think about it. And the people that actually come in late, to find the project late and to see this video, they're like, fuck, yeah, it's going to happen. But it's only this Saturday though. And I probably won't do this again. I don't know. But I probably won't. I don't know. All right. So with that being said, now I'm out of here.